Yo, what is good, fellas? Hope you boys are all having a fantastic day. Today we're going over the best Season 1 Field Pass player to actually pick first. Now, if you guys are new here, we post videos just like this one literally every single day. So, if you like Madden Ultimate Team, or I guess you kind of like me, odds are you fellas are in the right place. Now, if you guys have played any college football 25 and you're level 20, as soon as you log in, you're going to be level 10. So you're going to actually have an 81 overall B&D Season 1 player on your team off rips. You're going to want to know, what do I think is by far the best player to pick? And I do think there is a clear-cut number one option. The one thing EA actually brought over from the last few seasons of Madden 24 is being able to actually pick what Field Pass player you want in what order. So again, knowing what players are the best to pick is definitely going to be a golden thing to know day one. So with the introduction of these tickets, something that hasn't been possible before in past Madden Field Passes, I do think we're going to be able to max out all of these Season 1 players, so don't worry if you want to max out all of them. We should be able to because of the Season 1 ticket store. As you guys can see, for 925 tickets, you actually are able to upgrade your player to an 85 overall. Now, I don't have the game in my hands. I don't necessarily know the ins and outs of all the tickets, but don't worry. As soon as I kind of get a good hang for it, we'll have a video ASAP for you fellas. That's enough of that. Let's hop on over to mutt.gg. Shout out these guys for getting the full Madden 25 database up the night of the stream. And unfortunately, the worst Season 1 Field Pass player, in my opinion, is going to actually be Max Crosby. Now, this card isn't bad, by no means. 85 overalls, they're all going to be really good. But in my opinion, early on, you don't need an absolutely juiced left end. Now, Max Crosby is good, but he isn't in the most useful of positions. Now, 86 excel, 82 block shed, 87 finesse move, 75 power move, 84 speed on your left end is really good, 75 strength and 82 tackle is solid. But like I said, how important is having a good left end compared to having a really good wide receiver, a decent middle linebacker, an amazing halfback? It's really just because of what position Max Crosby is in, how early we are into the Madden cycle. Come back to this video in 2 months, and I think Max Crosby could potentially be a top 3 player when we have better running backs, when we have better receivers, when we have better fullbacks. But the fact that, left end isn't necessarily priority 1 for me, Max Crosby is going to be the last player I pick when it comes to the Season 1 Field Pass. Now, unfortunately for me, I really like Ray Lewis cards, but this card isn't doing it for me. The fact that we have 3 middle linebackers that have the same speed, a 79 overall Jerome Baker, as the 85 overall Season 1 Field Pass Ray Lewis, really had to tank Ray Lewis down my list. Now, by no means is this card going to be bad. Like I said about the Max Crosby, it's an 85 overall. It's going to be really good. If you want Ray Lewis, go for it. For me personally, though, he's going to be the second to last player I actually pick up. He's got 85 excel, 82 block shed, 88 hit power, 83 speed is really where this card has taken a big knock for me. Now, I wish he had 84, 85 speed. If he had 84 or 85 speed, he would probably be number 2 on my list. But the fact that speed is at 83 and he is tied with a 79 overall Jerome Baker that we all get for free by completing some training camp solo challenges, it's really like, why would I waste a token on Ray Lewis early? 86 strength, 81 tackle, and 73 zone. He is 6'1", 250 pounds. Now, something I forgot to mention quickly in the Max Crosby slide is all these players do get all 32 NFL team chems, so do not worry. Your team chems and your team theme teams are going to be all right. Jay's English is difficult. Now, next up, Mike Allstott, the fullback. It's super funny that we already have 2 really good fullbacks that we can get for free day 1 with the team captain Mike Tolbert. But in my opinion, I do think Mike Allstott is actually a little bit better. But the fact that we have 2 fullbacks, it's kind of redundant. We only really needed 1. But that's besides the point. Mike Allstott is a 6'1", 250 pound basically running back. Now, it doesn't say on mutt.gg yet if he has secondary position running back, but I'm assuming once he gets to an 85 overall, which is his max overall, you should be able to secondary position him to running back. At a max overall, though, he's got 88 awareness, 83 carrying, only 69 catching, 84 speed, though. He's a 250-pound running back with 84 speed, 84 strength. Also, decent run blocking at 80 interior, 83 LBK, but only 63 run block, which is like, alright, but like I said, once you get him to a maxed 85 overall, I'm assuming you can secondary position him to running back, and if that's the case, power backs day 1 of Madden, day 2, day 3, honestly up until the first like 2.5 weeks for me personally, are my favorite ways to go when it comes to playing people online, getting easy solo challenges done, getting epic challenges done, which is a brand new feature for Madden 25. It's going to be exciting, but I do think Mike Allstott is the 3rd best player to pick out of your Season 1 Field Pass. And then there were 2, and I honestly could see the argument for Christian McCaffrey to be number 1, but for me personally, the biggest thing it comes to for me when picking B&D players is 1, offensive line, which we don't have any in this Field Pass, and 2, depth position players, so wide receiver, cornerbacks, even some safeties. Now, halfback is sort of depth position, but how many halfbacks really make an impact on your field? Now, with that all said, CMC is an absolute stud. 86 excel, 88 agility, 84 break tackle, 83 carrying, 83 catch, 87 change of direction, 86 speed, 62 truck, 5'11", 205 pounds. Also the cover athlete, so this card is going to be an absolute monster. I could totally take Christian McCaffrey tomorrow and I wouldn't have an issue with it. This card is going to be a stud, but in my opinion, you don't want to lock yourself into a running back this early. Now, you guys have seen the other running backs we've gotten. They all haven't necessarily been the greatest based off the core elites. We did get a really good Raheem Mostert from the Ultimate Preseason promo, as well as a Derrick Henry from the Season of Boom promo. But in my opinion, you can really just take a break and chill and not necessarily go first off rip with CMC. And that leaves us with 1, Hines Ward. He has Tyreek Hill speed, 86 speed, 82 spec, 84 short route running, 85 medium, 86 jump, 80 deep route running, 82 catch in traffic, 6 foot, 205 pounds. Now, the argument to not take Hines Ward is we've already gotten a lot of really fast and good receivers. Think about the AKA D-Hop, who for me personally, I'm not taking. Think about the Hall of Fame Devin Hester, the free Puka Nacua, rookie premier Rome Odunze. But in my opinion, Hines Ward is significantly better than any of them, and it isn't really an argument like, oh, I'm picking Devin Hester, I shouldn't pick Hines Ward. No, you're going to need 3 usable, game-changing wide receivers if you want to be competitive and play, well in the Champions mode, the Gauntlet Weekend League, or even the head-to-head rank to hopefully earn that Ed Reed. But odds are, if you're watching this video, you're probably not claiming Ed Reed, but that is besides the point. If you want to have a competitive team, you need to have really good receivers all over your field. And I mean, Hines Ward is tied for one of the fastest players in the game that are attainable day 1. Now, like I said, with the whole ticket thing, we don't know how it works. How long is it going to take before we actually max out one of these 85 overalls? We'll have to wait until Monday at 4 p.m. If you guys are watching it Monday at 4 p.m., well, shout out you. But if you're not, we got one more day. We can wait. I do think Hines Ward, though, is by far the best play here. And fellas, that is everything I got. This is video number 3 of the day. I know, fellas, we are on an absolute grind today. 2 more videos coming up later today, and then Monday morning, we're going to go with the best budget beast, and then Monday, obviously, after 4 p.m., we got 3 to 4 bangers coming up for you fellas, so lock in, stay tuned. If you guys are new here, drop a like, really means the world to me. Help me chase my dreams, and I'll catch you boys later in about 2.5 hours with another banger, I promise. But until then, peace!